What is exciting you for next? What are you seeing? Because you're amazing in your ability to be introspective, go into the laboratory, put those two together, and then create. So what are you on to next?
So one of the things that I've really been, I don't know, excited or just like frustrated by is that like in a lot of things that I've done as a researcher, I can help people learn how to set goals or make plans and make these tiny little differences in their lives, which disappear in a few months. And I was like, why doesn't this stick? You know what I mean? It's like kind of like watching the first snow of the winter and you're like, God, well, at least in the part of the country where I live, it's like, why isn't it sticking? Like, why isn't it accumulating? And I think something that you're onto as well, Mike, I think that like building like a deep, like metacognitive foundation, like basically, I think my whole life's work really might be adding up to like increase psychological literacy, right? And just like nobody can learn French or calculus in a day and like expect to have like a 20-minute intervention. And it's like, oh, now I know how to play tennis. Like now I know calculus. Like I think this kind of psychological literacy, which to me is how I think of you, right? Somebody who's like helping us all become a little more psychologically literate, self-aware about ourselves, understand others, understand like these principles that are at work. Like to me, that's what I'm excited about next. So not like 20-minute interventions or little nudges here, but really like helping to make us all a little psychologically wiser, self-included. And I know it doesn't solve all the world's problems, but imagine a place where our political leaders, our industry leaders, our classroom teachers, our like neighborhood cops, like our whatever, like we're really just psychologically wise. They understood emotion. They understood, when people are insecure, what happens to us when we do things out of fear, like, how do we build these things? Like, I don't know, it's a pretty great world. So I think that's where I'm hoping to go.